Salam, sir. Sri Bhakti Brigade, Sigamata Battalion, Bravo Company, number 2 platoon. Myself, batch number 43968, cadet Kritagyata Thapa is ready for public speaking, sir. Salam, sir. Honorable chairperson of this event, chief guest, distinguished guest, panel of judges, respected army officials, international delegates, and all my fellow NCC graduates. Myself, batch number 43968, cadet Kritagyata Thapa, a student of grade 10 from Chapa Model English School, Tamakei, Chapa, Nepal, up here in front of you to deliver my speech on the topic Roles and Necessities of NCC Graduates. Plato, one of the greatest political thinkers, once said that a state do not come out of an oak and rock, but from the characters of the citizens that dwells thereupon. अर्थात् राष्ट्रिय ढुङ्गा र चट्टानले होइन तर त्यहाँ बस्ने जनताको अनुशासन र चरित्रले बन्दछ. NCC is one of the premier youth orientation, contributing to propagating national unity and integrity amongst the youth. It is one of the foremost organizations which grooms the youth, makes the student a worthy citizen and future leaders of our nation. NCC graduates are those people who are physically fit, mentally alert, learn to work in a team, have a leadership quality, and an urge to give something back for one's nation. NCC graduates are the living example of how a disciplined, courageous, hardworking, sincere, and a patriotic body should be like. NCC help provides the youth various types of opportunities with a sense of duty, commitment, dedication, hard work, and moral values so that they can become able leaders in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Nepal is a secular, multilingual, multicultural, and a multi-religious country. It is also known as the land of unity in diversity. There are various activities and programs conducted by NCC to make us understand, realize, and respect each other's cultures, values, and brotherhood. Therefore, NCC helps to increase mutual understanding, love, respect, and friendship, even though we are of different castes and culture. 36 students are trained from one school, and those 36 students can bring out a huge sea change in the school environment. If those 36 students can change one school, then doing the maths, 7,500 students each year can influence thousands of people and students. This will bring out a huge national transformation, as transforming a nation must begin in schools. And all these courageous cadets will not only be an asset to the educational institutions, but also can inculcate the morals and values that they have learned inside this army territory to other people. Once an NCC cadet, always an NCC cadet. To all my ex-fellow NCC graduates, we lived a memorable part of our life being an NCC. How can we dissociate being an NCC just after we graduate? Don't you want to cherish the life of being an NCC in early days of your lives? Yes. But it is only possible once we form an NCC Alumni Association. Hence, I urge all my ex-fellow NCC graduates to form an NCC Alumni in your district and municipalities so that we can all stay connected and do all the voluntary works conducted by NCC Alumni Association. Just as Bhanu Bhakta Acharya succeeded in restating the meaning and importance of Ramayana in the youths of our country, Nepal, by translating the Sanskrit Ramayana into Nepali language, the courageous, hardworking, and patriotic cadets of our country can communicate efficiently to signify the importance of youth in nation building. Cadets can help to organize various types of awareness campaigns and seminars on disaster management, drug abuse, women empowerment, road safety, and many more in their school and communities. Also, the district level NCC alumni can coordinate with the central body of NCC to bring out the experts related on such fields. As we know, the cadets are trained both physically and mentally. They possess various types of life skills and soft skills. So, there is a high chance that these cadets can attain professional success in early days of their life. One of the live examples of our country, Nepal, can be our sitting Prime Minister, Honorable Pushpa Kamal Dahal, who in his good old days was an NCC cadet. Taking the reference of our neighboring country India regarding the achievements made by NCC graduates, the prominent NCC alumni includes Sri Narendra Modi, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many more. In a nutshell, we can say that many people who have graduated from NCC so far are doing very well in their life and are contributing in the development of their country through political, medical, engineering, army forces, and many other sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, nationality. Nationality must flow in our blood from the very beginning of student life. And NCC graduates can help to motivate the students and youths of our country, of our community, to build a feeling of patriotism within themselves. NCC graduates can help to motivate the youths of our nation to do something in our own country rather than going abroad just to earn money. I know we may not be able to completely stop them, but we can at least convince them to respect our motherland and to build our country by ourselves. Civilians force trained, hardened, and disciplined by the Nepal army can be turned into a formidable national force during the time of national crisis. One of the best examples can be the Ukrainian civilian force who are fighting to secure the country against the Russian aggression. Hence, I firmly believe that all these NCC alumni will step forward with high spirit to protect our country during any national crisis. And I firmly believe that NCC graduates can act as the second line of defense during any national emergencies. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to say a phrase in Nepali. किताबका पाना पानामा पढेका देश प्रेम र राष्ट्र प्रेम भन्दा पनि हामीले हाम्रै देशको माटोमा चुहाएको थोपा थोपा पसिनाले हामीलाई राष्ट्रियता सिकाउँछ। त्यसपछि मात्र हामीले हाम्रो पुर्खाहरूले इतिहासमा बगाएको रगतको सम्मान गर्छौँ। त्यसकारण एनसीसी तालिम हामी युवाको आवश्यकता हो र दीक्षित क्याडेटहरू हाम्रा राष्ट्रका आवश्यकता हुन्। Ladies and gentlemen, I, being a cadet, shall always remain faithful towards my motherland and shall protect my country in any cost. I shall devote my life anywhere and anytime in order to protect my nation. And I firmly believe that all these NCC alumni of more than 60,000 people carry the same value, belief, and enthusiasm that I'm expressing right now. Thank you. Salam, sir.